Okay, hi. Good day. This is Teacher Bernard, and today we're going to study science again. Okay, I hope everyone is enjoying your time at home with your family. Now, our lesson for today, or we are just going to continue our lesson about light. Okay, now our lesson for today, you will see it in your workbook, Anna. Okay, and I will just explain the lesson further. Okay, now we'll start with this part. Okay, now I will read and I will explain everything to you again. Okay, we will read all together and I will explain it to you. Okay, now let's start with this page. Okay, now we can see luminous objects because its light enters our eyes. Okay, we can see luminous objects because its light enters to our eyes. In this sensory organ, the image of the object is sent to the brain. The brain interprets what we see. Okay, in this image, you can see a candle, right? Now, in this part, the light of the candle enters our eyes. Now, when the light of the candle enters our eyes, our brain will process it and it will think, what are we looking at? Now, the brain will process it and then it will think that we're seeing a candle. Okay? Okay, to the next image. Okay, next page. To see non-luminous objects, we need light from a light source. When the light from the source hits a non-luminous object, the light is reflected. We can see the object when the reflected light enters our eyes. Okay, in this image, we can see a light source. A light source from a light bulb. Now this thing or these books are non-luminous objects, which means it doesn't have its own light. For us to see them, it needs a light source. Light source will be this bulb. Yeah? If the light bulb is open, it will produce light, and the light will bounce off to this non-luminous object, and our eyes will see it. Okay, so this means that we need a light source for us to see non-luminous objects. Okay, next. In this image, we cannot see anything in the dark place because there is no light entering our eyes. Okay, this is a dark room. In this part, there's a small light that is entering this part, so this means we can see something in here. But in this part, it's very dark. We cannot see anything. Why we can't see anything? Because there's no light in this part. Do you understand? Okay. If the room is dark, we will have hard time seeing things. Okay. Next. Okay. During daytime, the sun gives out light. The light hits the object around us and is reflected into our eyes. That is why we can see the objects around us when the sun is shining. Okay, for example, in the morning until afternoon. So there's a sun, right? So the sun is out. We can see almost everything. Now, because from morning till afternoon, the sun is up. So everything around us we can easily see because the sun produces a lot of light. So the light from the sun is reflected from the non-luminous objects around us. Therefore, we can see everything. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, how do we see? How do we see at night? At night, electric bulbs and street lamps are the light sources. The light hits the object like buildings and roads. The light is reflected and enters our eyes. Therefore, we can see them. Okay, in this picture, how do we see at night? So, at night, usually we can see a lot of lights coming from the lamppost or some billboards or some lights from the car. Yeah? This means in the dark, even in the dark, we can see things because of some light, some artificial lights. Okay, okay, next. Okay, let's move on to this topic. How do we take care of our eyes? How do we take care of our eyes? We need to take very good care of our eyes. If we don't, we will have hard time seeing things, beautiful things. Okay, number one, we must not look directly at the sun, as this will cause eye damage. We can use sunglasses to protect our eyes from the glaring sun. Okay, as we can see in the picture, the kid is wearing sunglasses. As we can see, the sun is shining so bright so that he needs to wear sunglasses so that he can still see clearly. Yeah? Okay, next, so that he can see things around him without hurting his eyes. Yeah? Okay, next, we can use lamps to improve the brightness of an area that we can read so that we can read comfortably. Okay, if your room is not well lit or there's no enough light, you can use an extra lamp to put directly or near directly to your book that you're going to read. You must need light, an extra light source if your room is not well lit, okay, when reading a book. Okay, next, number 3, watching television in the dark will cause eye strain. We should watch television in an area with proper brightness. Okay, as we look into this picture, we must watch TV on a well-lit room. Okay, in this image, we can see that the room is dark. It's only the TV that is showing light. This means this is not good. Don't do this all the time. If you're going to watch TV, might as well put lights. Put on the lights. Okay, next. And number 4, when we are using digital devices, we should make sure the surrounding area is as bright as the brightness of the screen of the device. Okay, now as we can see on the image, the children are playing or using their mobile tablets or mobile phones. But as you can see, the room is well lit. It's almost as the same brightness as the tablet or the cell phone. If you're going to use a phone or a tablet, make sure that you're in a very well lit room. Okay, don't use tablets or don't use your phones if the room is dark. It will cause eye strain. Okay, do you understand? Now, okay, I will ask you to answer your workbook on page 47. Okay, page 47. Now, you will answer this part first so that you can answer those boxes on top. Okay, don't answer page 45 and page 46 first. Okay, don't answer them. We will continue answering that next week. I will help you answer the workbooks next week. Okay, just answer page 47. You'll find the answers first and then Number 1 and 2, it's across. And 3, 4, 5, it's going down. Okay, find the words first so that you can put it on top. Find the answers first. Okay, enjoy answering, stay safe, and see you when the school opens. Bye.